I was with some friends. We were headed to the great outdoors. I was in the back seat sitting middle. The person in the passenger seat had a video camera and was capturing some footage on the way out to our destination. I can tell you right now that I didn't come up with it. All I can remember was that someone said, "Hey, I have a great idea." I was old enough to know that sometimes great ideas really aren't that great. It was probably an idea that we should have discussed for more than 30 seconds before we did it. The idea? The passenger would steer the car, while the driver took video from the driver's seat. We had already got off the main road and were flying down a side road when the passenger grabbed the steering wheel and the driver took the video camera. The driver filmed the view past the windshield for a little bit and then said, "I wonder how fast we're going." The camera was tilted down to the instrument panel. The speed limit on the side road was the same as it was on the main road, so the speedometer read about 60 miles an hour. The driver made a joke about how fast we were going and then uttered the fateful word, "Okay." Two things happened in quick succession. I instantly became suspiciously aware of my surroundings, and the passenger let go of the steering wheel. As soon as the car began to veer off the road, I was already shouting, "Guys! Guys! Guys!" The best way to finish this story is from the point of view of the video camera. When we played back the tape, we could see the lonely road and the mountains in the distance. In the background, the driver said, "I wonder how fast we're going." The view changed from the road to the speedometer. In the background, my friend could be heard making a joke about how fast we were going. And then the word "okay" was clearly said. This became important because after we survived the ordeal, the driver really wanted to know why on earth the passenger let go of the steering wheel. There was some argument about who should be blamed. Back to the video. The word "okay" was definitely said. Now this is where it gets funny. The speedometer was in view, "okay" was said, and about a second later I can be heard shouting, "Guys! Guys! Guys!" The view of the video camera lurched up to capture the moment that the car began to leave the road. And then the camera view flew everywhere. We didn't crash. The camera didn't break. The question became, how was I able to alert my friends so quickly? Well, a couple of years before that incident, I was released from post-op and back in my private room. Just me and my Ilizarov, and I had to pee. It seems like my first several stories after my big surgery revolve around going to the bathroom. There is a reason for this. For the first week after I got my Ilizarov, the only things I could do were lay in bed, watch movies, eat food, and go potty. There was one other thing that I kept having to do. I did have to try not to laugh at everyone who visited me because they all had 7 eyes and 23 fingers. I was doped up on some pretty crazy pain meds. All the pain meds made it so that I couldn't tell that I needed to go until I really needed to go. I pulled the string to alert the nurse's station. The nurse showed up and I was really needing to go. The nurse grabbed a urinal and started getting stuff ready. I was doing everything I could to hold it, and I was just waiting to be told when. The nurse said, "Okay." People, there are several meanings of the word "okay." One of the meanings is I'm thinking about what to do next. That is what my friend said sitting in the driver's seat, holding the video camera looking at the speedometer. And that is what the nurse meant when they said it as well. But there's another meaning for the word "okay." It means okay. It means we're ready. It means let's do this. My friend in the passenger seat heard the word "okay" and let go of the steering wheel. I heard the word "okay" and I'm telling you, I really had to go. It was like the super duper super soakers. I had a water fight with a friend. I had the original super soaker. He had the souped up version. I shot him at least 100 times before he finally got me. He got me just the once and the fight was over. He won. The nurse was shouting, "No, no, no, wait, wait, wait." I stopped as soon as I realized, but it was already game over and I won. I was so incredibly embarrassed. I was really, really embarrassed for months, years, decades. Folks, if you're in the middle of a delicate procedure and you're the one doing the sensitive stuff and you've just completed one step and you're trying to remember what to do next, please consider saying anything else but the word "okay." Your friend might let go of the steering wheel even though you haven't given them the camera back yet. And someone might pee all over you like a tsunami because they're hopped up on drugs and they can't pee without your help. Just saying. Oh, and that video clip of us flying off the road at 60 miles an hour? My driver friend made damn sure that it was taped over so as to never let it accidentally fall into our parents' hands. Otherwise, I would show it to you because it is still probably the funniest video clip I have ever seen.